Okay, so I've arrived at the retreat centre. It's pretty stunning actually. I'm not gonna show any like B-roll or anything like that. I know how to make videos that are appealing and kind of will do well on YouTube. That's not what this is about. This is not me trying to sell ayahuasca or get people to do it or advertise anything. This is literally just me recording my journey as I see it. It's a bit of a shame because I could get some absolutely banging B-roll here. It's almost like a big, it's almost like a jungle. It's like something out of the film Rambo. This big square building, beautiful. But anyway, we're not here for that. So when I was on the aeroplane here, my mind was just on fire with thoughts. So I just wanted to share a couple of them and put them in this video. Drop a pen. So we've just done the introduction and integration. There's about 20 people here from every continent of the world they worked out. There's 7 facilitators, which is quite impressed with. That's a ratio of 3 people to each facilitator. The introduction and integration went on for about an hour and 40 minutes. I've done a few things like this before. That was the most in-depth introduction I've ever seen. There's no sugarcoating. It was like, you know, this isn't a theme park. You don't turn up here for fun. This is probably going to be quite fucking hideous for most people. Around the room, I've already really well connected with a lot of people. There's, like I say, people from all different backgrounds, some very academic, some creatives, some who've never done it before, some who've done it quite a few times. A number of addicts who I automatically connected with, a few people with past trauma. So yeah, I feel like I'm in the right place, which is good. So I can't remember what I touched on in the first video. For me, I feel that I had PTSD, which is undiagnosed, from the age of 4 due to a very violent robbery at my family home. Never diagnosed. It's the 1980s, people just fucking go on with it. Kids are right, get on, which is fine. It is what it is. It was only, I listened to a talk, I did a workshop for the Samaritans back, I can't remember when, a few years back, 2019 probably. Saw this army chaplain on stage do a keynote talking about PTSD. It's like, holy fuck, I grew up with all that. Panic attacks, just everything he mentioned, I was just like, oh, yeah. And I do feel that's holding me back a bit. Obviously, I've got the addiction background, which is interesting, seeing all the people here and connecting with a lot of different ones about that. I do, again, I'm undiagnosed, but I do feel I've got a bit of ADHD. To be honest, everyone's fucking got something. People are very quick to pigeonhole themselves these days. I don't ever wear a badge saying like, oh, I've got PTSD, so therefore I'm excused from, no, that's fucking bollocks. You be accountable to yourself regardless. But it's worth being aware of your background, why you do the things you do. A lot of the things that came out on the plane, I'm actually writing a book at the moment. The book will be called Building Confidence, Banny, which is my nickname, Posh Boy Gone Wrong, nickname I was given in prison. It's just all this stuff started pouring out, so I'm hoping these next 5 days will be quite cathartic. It turns out we need to kind of have our phones on us because there'll be WhatsApp groups, find out where and when to do stuff and that sort of thing, but I'm going to make a very conscious effort not to get involved in social media, anything like that. That's another addiction of mine. I use it for my work. I'm trying to scale on Instagram at the moment, but at the same time I get drawn into the fucking rabbit hole, and this shit is made so fucking addictive. Give it 20 years, like 30 years, whatever, they'll be going, fucking hell, you let your kids on social media. They have the top minds in the world, the top psychologists making this shit as addictive as it possibly can be. Smartphones, social media, there's a lot of it. It's really not good, but at the same time, there are positives. You can scale a business, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not gonna bitch too much about that. So yeah, day one, we're about to have some food. really, really fucking positive, feeling good, very anxious, felt fine. I know what I'm letting myself in for. My last video I did at the airport, got off the plane, like I said, just a big download on the plane, which did loads of notes from a book, which is great. Got in the car, my friend, who happens to be a facilitator here, she started talking, boom, fucking anxiety just rolled in. That's fine, it's part of it, it's part of what I'm here for. So yeah, I'll do another video. I'll probably do it. We've got the first ceremony. We've got some yoga tomorrow morning. First ceremony tomorrow evening. Take our phones off us, which is great. I think that's fantastic. Give them back breakfast the following day. We've got a little waterfall trip tomorrow, which is quite nice. Following day we do second ayahuasca ceremony, which is a bit like, oh, fucking round 2. I think we have a rest day, then we have a San Pedro ceremony, which I'm really not looking forward to. That, because daytime I get fucking proper sketchy on that shit. It's psilocybin basically, very similar to magic mushrooms. I get very paranoid. I'm just like, fucking hell, everyone's looking at me, oh, like some fucking weirdo. Yeah, a lot of what's the word? Not self-awareness, being too fucking worried about what other people think of you and all that kind of shit. So yeah, I'm gonna journal all the way through, and hopefully some good shit will come out of this. I reckon there'll probably be a chapter of a book in there. So if you want the full unfiltrated version, get on the website, get on the waiting list for the book. Website isn't actually built yet at this moment in time, but it's coming. Yeah, let's see how we get on. Cheers, bye. It's day 2, Monday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. We have 2 hours remaining until we start ceremony. This morning, beautiful day here, really, really nice. Got up early, loaded them out, meditating in the middle in this square thing, which I wasn't aware anyone was doing. It was all very nice apparently. Did chilled yoga session this morning, had some food, then a couple hours to chill out. You get a lot of time to yourself here, which is making not you touching the phone quite tricky. I did have to sort out a payment this morning. I've kind of had my phone on, and I've been kind of looking at stuff like I've had to dip into Airbnb because I've got a business running, and it's a bit unfair if I just leave a load of other people to sort out if there's any issues. So I've got to keep an eye on that. I have, which is shit. I'd rather just not touch any of it and turn the phone off the whole time. But I feel I should be doing that. But I've been good. I haven't touched any social media or anything like that. So yeah, just got to do the best with it. But it is really, really challenging. Went to a waterfall and had eaten like next to nothing. I've come from about 3,000 calories a day at a training camp where I've been smashing out like CrossFit 2-3 times a day, just eating as much as I physically can and still burning fat. Gone from that to like a bit of rice, banana, maybe a bit of watermelon. Challenging, but it's fine. It's all good stuff. Yeah, waterfalls were beautiful, were stunning. It was quite surreal. It's felt like the opening scene of a horror movie where everything gets really fucked up and like all these people like meeting, connecting, hanging out at the waterfall, and then there's bad shit happens. No, I'm only messing. It's really interesting speaking to the people here. Really nice people. Everyone's fucked up in their own kind of way because they wouldn't be here if they weren't, but really very mixed. Youngest is 19, oldest is mid-60s I guess. Connected really well with, there's 2 or 3 from Singapore, there's Arab guy I've got loads in common with, there's an Indian guy who I get on really well with, so that's super nice. But yeah, just sitting it out, waiting. So I'll turn my phone off in a minute, and then they take our phones off us at 6:30. So no one's like phoning up their fucking ex or anything when they're off their fucking box. then get them back after breakfast tomorrow. So I'll do another video then. I'm gonna try and journal when I get back later and just fucking download it all, write it all down. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, see what happens. I forgot to say, pretty much everyone here is anxious as fuck. Wouldn't say shitting themselves, but some are like, it's alright, is what it is. As my dad used to say, nothing lasts forever, neither the good nor the bad. So this too shall pass. See you in a bit.